One of these days, pow, right in the kiss. Bang, soon. I'm going to the moon.
Welcome to the Nostalgia Draft House. That's right. I'm Johnny. He's Will. He's Andrew, and we got a humdinger today. We got a bazinga of a show today. Andrew, what are we doing today on the Nostalgia Funhouse?
Oh, we're doing 5 rounds of catchphrases from we've already discussed this, live action TV shows.
Comedies.
I figured we could probably do it all.
What a surprise, surprise, surprise. Oh, Shazam. It's going to be a great episode.
Here, you
Can't
go
wait.
piling me? Are
I
you
was
Gomer
Gomer
piling
Pilot.
me?
Oh, yeah. USMC, baby.
Oh, is
You know about that,
now
right?
you're making Marine jokes?
Yeah, I can do that, right?
Now I'm
No,
offended.
Stolen
We're
Valor.
done. We're done. I'm offended.
Oh, great. That's what ends the show. Way to go, Will.
Yeah. Yep. Will had
This
What
is
was his other
the only
catchphrase?
thing keeping me relevant, Will. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Let's take away my relevancy.
What was his other catchphrase besides that? Maybe I'm talking about he's a car wash attendant. This is before he hit the USMC.
Okay, before. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
He was a mechanic.
Yeah.
But then he had his spin-off where he went to the Marine Corps.
Yep.
Pow! And then he get hit with a wallop with the hat. Good times.
What a great
They
character.
do that in the real Marine Corps, but not as nice. I don't know what they do now, but
They're probably a little nicer.
I've
now,
been
don't you think?
been
I
tossed.
would hope.
I've been tossed to the ground a couple of times.
Oh, I bet so.
Yeah,
Me too, in the passions of lovemaking.
No, this
I was
was.
gonna say to be thrown to the
This-
ground by a guy named Drill Sergeant. That's a little scary.
We do drill
Yeah.
instructors. Will
Oh, sorry.
drill
Even
instructor.
still very scary.
God,
Drill
Will,
instructor.
we've been over this.
Drill instructors. Let's-
All right, so we're going to do a draft of TV, live action TV show catchphrases. We're going to see who. Hopefully, Andrew's going to write these down as we go, so we
Yes.
can remember what we're doing. And we're going to see who has the best draft out of this. And it's going to be. I'm assuming it's a snake draft, as they say, Andrew.
Do we want to do? We didn't even discuss that.
I actually don't even know what the. That's what we usually do. It's the only reason I even said that.
If you wanted, you don't know what the snake draft is. So pretty much what it would go is if you.
I get first pick. We've
Yeah.
already established this.
Yeah, so Will will get the first pick in the first round, but then he also, when it goes to the second round, so in the second round he would get the last pick.
So I'd get pick 1, but then I wouldn't pick again till 6.
Yeah.
And then I get 6, 7.
So really it
And
doesn't
likewise.
affect you at all. It just affects Will and I. Because
You know how it works. I just thought you would need to tell the audience. That's what
Oh,
we're doing.
well, yeah.
We can do that. That's fine by
I
me.
think
I like
fantasy
snakes.
football is pretty widespread now, where I think most people know.
I've been on a little show called Crafting and Drafting, Andrew. I know how this works.
Do you guys just
Do you
build
wanna
stuff while
pick
you
one?
draft, or are you putting together things while you draft, or are you drinking
No,
beer
it's
while you
it's
draft?
for beer. It's the beer.
Oh,
thing,
It's
yeah.
the
what I figured.
beer. And
Which is really weird they have me on because I don't drink. But
well, I did one live with them. It was the first time I ever did it, and I got some weird looks because they had me taste what you would call an IPA, and I just it tasted like dirt. I said, "Why does this taste like dirt?"
I think it tastes like stuff, like beer that they put in a shoe. You let it sit there for a while, and then they pour
shoe
it back
beer.
into a glass. Yeah, yes, you do.
Yeah. Good shooter.
What
Shout out
beer?
Brian. Shout out to Brian.
Yeah,
Check out this show. It's on the
yeah.
it's a Rate Your podcast.
As we make fun of the beer,
Yep.
beer is not the best. The drafting is fine. The beer, not the best.
No, I'm on it for the drafting. I don't care about the crafting part.
Yeah,
You should just do macrame next time, Johnny.
yeah.
Just making a crochet.
Yeah.
You should buy a miniature Minecraft crafting table.
There you go.
I want to learn it. I want to learn origami for
And
this.
pan
It's
your
like
camera
show.
down to
Yeah.
the crafting table, and that's where you craft out your answers.
Or you could get a stencil, and you could stencil out Your draft picks?
No, I want those light brights. I want to go old school.
Oh,
So,
even better.
Ooh.
Yeah,
yeah,
that'd be
yeah.
nice.
The time it would take for you to.
It's going to instead of a 3 hour show, it's going to be a 5 hour show.
That's all right. We got time.
Yeah. But yeah, if you guys agree, I mean, if you guys want to do a snake, we can do a snake.
I think that's fair.
Okay. Not a problem then.
All right, I guess let's get this puppy started. Will,
Well,
you get first pick.
Oh, baby, I'm doing this just
Will,
because
you
I
are
know
on
if
the
I
clock.
don't, it's gonna be gone. I am doing that.
Yeah, I know what you're doing.
Yeah,
Yeah, you darn right know what I'm doing. I'm gonna make this pick, and then I'm gonna say I'm going with. Did I do that? Stephen Q. Urkel from Family Matters. Yep, Johnny, I just did that. This is my catchphrase. As a child, this is what I said all the time to annoy my parents, all the time to get out of trouble. This is what I always said. I tried to spin it in class to be a kind of a class clown. Nobody found it funny. Actually, back even then, I was accused of cultural appropriation, even back in the 90s. And Steve Urkel is probably, when I think back to sitcoms, he's probably my favorite sitcom character. Family Matters as a child was my favorite sitcom. So going with Steven Urkel. Did I do that? That's a
good
90s
pick.
staple. Yeah, it
That
is.
would have been my number one. So
I
let's go with
figured
Yes,
that
that.
one.
yeah,
I figured
yeah.
that was everybody's number one except for
For you, because you're a party
that
pooper.
guy. Oh yeah.
No, he was done with it. Remember, he gets done with things.
Oh. I just saw more things about Family Matters, and I was like, oh. And they pretty much said all the same things I did, and I was like, okay.
Will, do you agree with me on this? Urkel should have ended up with Myra, right?
Yeah, Laura was kind of a bitch. And I always thought Myra was a better looking
I'm not
person.
lying. He's not lying.
Yeah, she was kind of a
I
bitch.
meant way more because Myra actually liked Urkel for Urkel.
Yeah, yeah. Like she never made him change
She liked him for who
into
he was.
Urkel,
Yeah,
Stefan. But
yeah.
yeah, like and
That was what I meant, but sure, we'll go with your reason.
yeah, plus I think Myra is a smoke show. She was
Very
very
attractive.
attractive. Yeah, very attractive woman.
I I
I
couldn't
caramba.
tell you either way. I
Yeah.
Myra was great, but Family Matters.
All right, so
It
this is any live action show, right? Correct.
Yeah,
Does not have to be a
this is
sitcom.
live action.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to get that out of the way before I
TV
make my first pick.
live action.
All right. I'm going to go with Live Long and Prosper then. It's going to be my number one pick. Spock, Star Trek. That's classic to me. Star Trek got me my love of sci fi and science fiction. The original series, when it would play all the time in syndication, that's the show that's the first show I remember watching with mom. So it's got a very special place to me. So I'm going with Live Long and Prosper. It's one of the top characters ever in pop culture, Spock.
plus that's one of those phrases, and I think that has a lot to do with this too. Like you say the phrase, that immediately people know what show you're talking about. Maybe not the
Yeah.
character, but they know what show you're talking about, and that's you say that everybody knows you're talking Star Trek.
Yeah.
Ooh, I completely forgot about this one, but this is gonna be my number one.
Oh man, mystery pick.
Going Golden Girls.
Oh,
Oh,
Picture this. Back in St. Olaf.
I'm picturing it. Yeah.
There it is. There's the catch.
Well,
Picture this. Back in St. Olaf. I used
Picture
to love
this.
it because Rose would go off on a tangent about the
Yep.
craziest story in the world.
Man, that show still holds up, by the way. It's a great show.
I used to come home and this is what I would be watching. Unless I wanted to go sit in the kitchen and watch the little 13-inch screen TV, but this is what I would come home and watch with my grandmother every day.
did your grandmother ever
Great
watch
show.
it and go, you know what? This show would not happen in real life. None of these women would be getting along.
Uh, no, because I could see it because I've seen it with her friends. She had a very kind of tight group of friends like that she would go to lunch with and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
My grandmother was a very not weird. I didn't have like the cookie, let's go bake cookies, grandma. Let's, let's do this. This is the woman that was like telling me sex jokes, and if there was cookies involved, it was you're gonna go down the cookie aisle at Tops, and I'm just gonna buy them for you. The only thing she really made for dinner was reservations. She once yelled at a cop in Johnny's home state there because she was going 80 in like a 65, and he pulled her over, and she thought it was an inconvenience.
She probably thought it
Yeah,
was you go out with your age.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. She was they called her Mary Andretti at work because she would just gun it out of the parking lot. I did not grow like everybody else's grandmother was like this sweet old lady, and then I had this lady telling the people at McDonald's to F off because it was well, she never said F off, but telling them to take the food back because it took too long, and she was paying for fast food. And then there was a lot of don't tell your mother's boys because it's just
Oh, I think it's a
the
grandparent staple.
Yeah,
Is don't tell your parent. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
this was a
See,
little this was because it wasn't because she wasn't it was more over the top stuff. Like I'd go out with other kids' grandmothers and I'd be like, my grandmother doesn't do this. And they'd be like, oh, she doesn't? I'm like, no. Like
she sounds like she could be a sitcom character.
she could be.
Yeah,
She
that's
was
great.
once thought she was having a stroke, but then she still wanted to send my mother out for Dairy Queen. So that peanut butter parfait, you know,
Okay.
really helps.
All
Uh,
right, well, you got your second pick now.
so second pick, I just had it. So second pick is something I used to say as a kid because I heard my mother and my aunt say it a couple of times, but I didn't know really what it was until later on when I was watching Nick at Night and I loved Welcome Back, Kotta. Uh, I could go with two, but this is the good old Vinnie Barbarino line.
Oh, here we go.
Up your nose with a rubber hose. I could have went Epstein, but I went with up your nose with a rubber hose.
Get away with what? Epstein? Is that what you said?
Yeah, Epstein, he's always had a note. Hey, Mr. Carter. He'd be like, hey, we got this going on next week. And then out of nowhere, Epstein would go, hey, Mr. Carter, I got a note from my mother from that. And,
Oh, so that Epstein would release his files.
yes, that's the big joke is that Epstein always had it. But it was a fake note. It was always a fake note. And it was signed from Epstein. It wasn't from Epstein's mother.
Ah, nice, nice. All right, I guess it's my turn now. I'm going to go. Man, which way do I want to go here? I got a couple here that I want to make sure I get. I don't think anybody's going to pick that one, so I'm going to save it. So I'm going to go with Fahini.
Damn it.
That's right. Eric, when he would call Feeney's name, and he'd always stretch it out. That became one of my favorite things on there. It's if you like Boy Meets World, it's basically iconic. So I'm going to go with the Feeney call, is what they actually call it. It's the Feeney call from Eric. Is my second pick.
All right.
Oh, here we go.
I'm surprised it's still on the board, to be honest with you.
I'm another Family Matters pick.
Oh no, no, I'm not double downing on anything. But when I think of catchphrases, this is the catchphrase. And it's not even a word. Because there's Sunday, Monday, happy days. There's Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. There's Thursdays, Friday, happy days. Saturdays, what a day. I'm talking, hey,
I
Hey.
got to
the
erase that one.
Fonz,
That was one of
the
my favorite.
Fonz.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the sitcom character. Um,
Yeah.
the Fonz, Arthur Fonzarelli. You go to Milwaukee, they got a bronze statue of the man, the Bronze Fonz. Henry Winkler, just iconic sitcom character. He only almost like same thing with Stephen Urkel. Not originally with the show, but then almost became a detriment to the show to where the main characters had to take a back seat to this sideline character who then became the main character. I mean,
Yeah.
the show, the saying "jump a shark" is from the Fonz, literally
Yeah.
jumping a shark with water skis. So, um, gotta got that one in there. Now with the snake, here comes the snake pick.
The snake.
Other thing about Happy Days is it had countless spin-offs.
God,
So
you
many
bastard.
spin-offs. And one of the greatest actors of our generation is a little man called Robin Williams. And
I
Oh,
swear to you,
damn it.
I swear to you, that was I was debating. That's the one I thought nobody's going to pick when I was
well,
talking about
I
that.
didn't think anybody was going to grab the
Nanu,
Oh,
Nanu.
you,
Nanu, Nanu, Mork
oh
and Mindy,
God.
Damn
Robin
it. I
Oh
didn't
Williams.
think
man, you
anybody was
ruined
going to.
me.
I didn't.
Ha ha! I tell you guys, that's what I was saying. I was
Oh.
surprised that one was on the board. I was surprised Nanu Nanu was still on the board.
Nano
That
is
is
going to be my
like,
next, literally my next pick.
I
well, you
wanted
had it.
to. I was thinking A, but then I was like, no, I like these other ones. And then I was looking at Nanu Nanu, and I was like, you know what? That's going to be like my sleeper late rounds, even though we're only doing
Me
5 rounds.
too. That's what I was
Third
thinking
round,
too.
baby. Snuck it in there, got
Oh
it.
God, bless.
You think of a Robin Williams Mork doll, you know you pull that string, first thing it's
Yeah,
saying is Nanu Nanu.
Nanu Nanu.
Now I don't even care about doing the rest of this. I wanted that one so bad.
I still got a couple of good ones that I want to.
That just that throws my whole list out the window. Man,
You're the Cleveland
God,
Browns of this draft, Johnny. Have fun.
man. Now I already feel like I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel now.
Oh, there's plenty
Man,
out there still.
There's tons.
I know there's tons, but I want ones that I freaking like. Is my issue here? Ones that I care about.
Oh, could have brought in your TV horizon.
All right. I'm going to go with. Oh, that's right. We're going with the grunts.
Very nice.
I'm just
That's
ready
yeah,
to
that's a
run.
good one.
Tim Allen from Home Improvement. I'm going to go with that. That was a required viewing in my household growing up, and those grunts, uh, like all of us in the family would would literally try to do that. So I'm gonna go with
I mean,
Tim Allen grunts.
the theme show started with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's no nanu nanu.
No, it's not.
It's
There's
no
not many
Nanu.
that touch Nanu Nanu.
There is no Nanu Nanu. I'm gonna go with a childhood favorite show that I watched. Reruns in syndication. Uh You Big Dummy.
Ah, son of a gun!
You
That was
Big
mine.
Dummy. I had to do it
Oh,
because Will's busting out the old stuff.
Good. I'm glad you took one
yeah.
of Will's.
You Big Dummy.
It's a golden one.
Good old Sanford and
Woo.
Son. Still say that to this day. I don't care. I say it to my kids. I don't care. All
Yeah, you
right.
should.
That's
If
a
they're being a
classic
big
one.
dummy, you got to call them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You Big Dummy.
Oftentimes, you will find me whistling that theme song just
Oh,
sporadically throughout the
Oh,
day.
what a great!
Yeah.
If we did like a theme song draft, that'd be one of my top ones too.
oh,
Yeah.
you Big Dummy. I don't. That's another
I'm
one.
a-
You could go with two. You could go
Yeah.
with two. You could go with Elizabeth. I'm coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you
But
big.
your big dummy is just it captures his character that much more.
Yeah.
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 And number
That's
four.
a big one.
Yeah. Number four. I'm gonna go with the Seinfeld quote. Catchphrase. It's from a smaller character, but it is still said today. So it's still in that catchphrase category. And that is no soup for you.
Yeah, soup Nazi. Even a guy like me who hates that show knows that character and that
Yeah.
catchphrase. So that tells you how big it is. Yeah. All right.
I do go to a soup deli shop on the regular, and they do have a signed autographed picture of the soup Nazi by the checkout counter, and a little pop Funko Pop of the soup Nazi, so you know not to mess with them.
Oh,
Don't
no.
ask for more bread. You get your soup and you enjoy it.
Lobster bisque.
Yeah.
And there's always a
Have
line.
you Did they ever give you a hutch with all the recipes in there so you could go in?
No,
there?
no, I had it, but this couple they came by and they just took it from me. I mean, I thought I was watching it. They didn't give me a choice. They said that they were taking it. I'm like, but it's mine, and they said tough nuggets. They took it.
I'm assuming that's a reference to that episode.
They just
Sure is.
go through a lot of
All right.
a lot of other stuff too. I love that couple.
Yeah, they're great.
I think that's an unsung hero couple
Yeah.
on
And I love when they
characters.
come back at the Puerto Rican Day
Yes.
parade later in the series because they came back out of nowhere. So good.
Is that they're the vote ones too, remember? Like, oh, you don't want to wear the button to vote?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so great. Love them.
You
Love
guys,
them.
you know what I can tell you about all this Seinfeld talk. I think you should cut it out. Which is
Ah,
my
there it
next pick.
is.
My next pick from my uncle Joey
No uncle, my
from
friend.
Full House.
No uncle.
Yep.
Cut it out. Yeah, that's when I would repeat a lot as a kid, and I would try to do the hand signals he would do.
All righty.
What are you gonna take away from us now?
Dude,
Yeah, well,
I got
I
there's
will
like
want it. We're going through this quick.
I have a wealth of riches here.
We are going through this quick.
We are. I think we could stretch it out to maybe an honorary pick at the end.
we
All
can.
right.
I mean, you
A
guys
sleeper. Yeah.
can. Yeah.
How could,
I think
there's so many, even from every episode.
yeah. Yeah. So gotta go with this one. Just because I think you guys will take it, and I do enjoy it very much, especially with my love for pro wrestling. And a man who did a lot for the pro wrestling industry to bring it to prominence is the one Mr. Andy Kaufman. Um, from Taxi.
Yep.
I thank you very much. A little Latka. Great character. Um, it's kind of like a double-edged sword.
As he freezes.
Detested the Latka
Okay.
character as he grew as a performer, but I got to go with Latka. Taxi, great show. Thank you very much. And then, oh man, there's one that I ought to go with, but
This is your last one.
I know it being my last one, I'm gonna leave it for you guys because if you guys don't take that one,
I
something is definitely wrong. But I'm gonna take one that I don't think either one of you are gonna take because of the implications. All right. I don't know how this one's going to go over because it's basically making fun of spousal abuse. But
Oh,
it was
you
a different
mother-
time. It was a different time. One of
Damn
these
it!
days, Alice, bang, zoom,
Damn it!
right to the moon.
Was my next one. I didn't think anybody was going with honeymooners.
Johnny knows I'm a big honeymooners guy. I once read a honeymooners comic on the show. I honestly, I try to work in straight to the moon with my promos all the time in wrestling because I'm a big Ralph Cramden guy. But honeymooners, baby.
That's a classic in my family. My stepmom even says it to my kids, like when they're like kind of goofing off and she needed them
Yeah.
to settle down. My dad did it too. You know, you grab them to the side and be like, one of these days.
Yep.
One of these days.
So,
Damn it. Oh. This totally messes up my whole draft, and I only have one pick left.
Man, I'm just ruining everybody's day.
Oh.
I love it.
This is
Love
what we
it.
get for the randomizer picking him first in this draft.
Yep.
Oh.
Just
I can have my
We're
Nanu
having our own
Nanu.
draft next time, Johnny. We're not even going to invite him. We're just going to tell him we canceled that week.
Whew. So that's my final pick. And then maybe we'll do supplemental because I still got like 3 or 4 and I definitely have one that I don't think anybody's gonna take. But I'm gonna finish it off with Ralph Cramden, the Honeymooners.
Damn.
One of these days, Alice, bang, zoom, right to the moon.
All right.
Clench that fist and shake
That's
it.
got to be the original too, like the
It's gotta be.
original like catchphrase
Yeah.
television series.
Was that before Happy Days? I actually don't know.
Oh yeah, it's like
Yeah,
30,
it's
like
way
30. It's black and white, man.
Yeah,
30s,
you're talking
40s. Happy Days wasn't
before
until the
Lucy.
70s. Yeah.
All right.
Never checked out some honeymooners reruns.
I haven't seen a Honeymooners in quite some time.
I grew up on just classic reruns, like 55 to 56.
Yeah, it's an oldie. That's the other thing that's crazy. It didn't run for a long period of time.
No. Only 39 episodes, one season.
Wow, you would have thought it would be more for sure. Yeah.
I know with the cultural impact that it left. Crazy.
Yeah. Well, all right. So this is my last pick, correct? Man. I got 3 that I really like. 2 of them I feel are like just important for the pop culture, but one of them was important to me growing up, and I because he was my favorite character on the show. Uh, Despite like I don't even remember anything about the show anymore. I haven't watched it since I was a kid. But I'm going to go with whoa. Joey from Blossom is going to be my
Oh,
last pick
nice.
here. Yeah, Blossom. I think it was one of Mom's shows that she really liked. So this is back when you didn't have a
What
kid
is
didn't have
with
a TV in your room.
my mom loved Blossom too. That's the only reason why I watched it. It's got to be
Yeah,
something
so
weird. My
well, it's
mom
before we
said
had.
she liked it because she was just an awkward girl or something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Those
I
hats.
mean,
God, those
I mean,
hats.
you as a kid, you kind of had to watch what your parents watched at certain points, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, but I remember like thinking that Joey guy was really funny, and he said "whoa" a lot, and I would have copied that as a kid. So I'm gonna go "whoa" from Joey from Blossom.
I still remember the episode where he wanted to lose his virginity and he like bought a hooker.
I do
That
not.
was
I,
I
s-
do
wow.
not. I
I
Woo!
do not remember
swear.
that.
I it's out there. If unless it's some type of free fever dream, I remember that like he tried to or he did buy a hooker and everything else. To this day, I kind of still have a little bit of a crush on good old Malik Bialik. Oh, see, I'm looking at a like Wikipedia list and stuff too because I got to refresh my brain on half.
Dude, there's one that is still on the board that is extraordinarily iconic that I can't believe has not been taken.
I'm there's a bunch that I could
I have
read
an
off.
update, real quick. Uh, on September 14th, 1992. What price love is the name of the episode.
Told
Joey
you.
hires a call girl for his first sexual experience.
Yep. Still remember that episode.
Wow.
I remember that. The father was a musician, and the older brother was a recovering drug addict that became an EMT or paramedic or something. I think that's where Shameless got it from. That if you're a recovering drug addict or something of that nature, you just need to go work in the emergency trauma field.
Yeah, why not? You can associate with those people all
Well,
the better.
I'm actually shocked Johnny didn't pick this one when I was looking at it.
It might be one of the other ones I was choosing between. Whatever you're about to say.
So my final pick is from one of my favorite shows as a kid, the good old A Team.
Yep, yep.
I still listen to the A Team theme song along with the Baywatch when I need to get some motivation to clean or get a little pep in my step. But this one is from one John Hannibal, and he loves it when a plan comes together because I do too love it when a plan comes together.
That's a great pick. That is a great
Yeah, it
pick.
is a good one.
I am totally okay with us going around and doing like one honorable mention each too, because I do have one I can do for that.
I
You want to
actually
do
have a
that?
question with one too because
Okay, go ahead.
they list it. What we could do our honorable, but I think this might be a little cool little mini discussion at the end.
Okay. All right, let's do our honorable first then. Do you want to do your honorable first?
No, we'll keep the snake going.
No, you could go.
Oh, okay.
You sure?
Yeah, go. Because
All right.
you got it like brewing. I could just see it in your face.
See, now I'm stuck because there's one that's on the board that wasn't going to be my honorable mention, but my honorable mention is probably not going to be picked by either of you. But I feel like I got to because I still use this in a daily part of my vocabulary. What you talking about?
What you talking about?
Ah, yep, that's gonna be one. That's gonna be mine.
Just
I got
talking
to back up.
Arnold, different strokes. What you talking about, Willis?
I got to back up. But that would have been mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that's a fantastic pick. Okay. Um, Oddly enough, I didn't watch the show very much, but I love the two movies that spawned from it, and this is very much a part of that. That's of course Marsha
That's a good one. It's classic.
from the Brady Bunch. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Jan Brady. Marsha's always getting the attention. So Marsha.
I would have to go with John Luke Picard's Make It So.
Yeah,
Good
that's a
pick.
good one.
Yeah.
Yep. Star Trek
Also,
twice on here. Yeah.
so we got IMDb had like the top 50. This is like from even cartoons like what would be almost primetime cartoons back in the day, evening newses and everything else. And I love this show and I can see it, but I can't. But they have Norm as a catchphrase, which
Who
Yeah,
cares?
because when he walked in,
I
everybody was like,
Always said his name.
Norm.
I get it, but I thought maybe like a catchphrase could be like when I think of it, I think of more as like an ownership thing, like
Yeah.
one person.
Oh yeah, because that's kind of the whole bar would say that when he walked in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I
but
see
let
what you're
me ask you
saying.
this. When they have it listed, is it Norm and with an exclamation point?
I'm trying to find
Because
it.
if it doesn't have the exclamation point, then
It does have the exclamation point.
all right. So, because they're exclaiming that he's into the bar. I get it though. But I feel like, yeah, a catchphrase should be focused around one person. And that's
Yeah.
why the pick I wanted to do technically can't be used because it's a Bluth one of There's Always Money in the Banana Stand. But that was used by
Oh yeah,
multiple
See,
characters.
I think I would have let that.
yeah.
I think I
I
would
would
have
have let
let
it
that one
slide because I
go.
love that show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
Yeah.
you can at least pin it to, I think maybe a
It
smaller
was
group
Yeah, I
where
think it was
it
mainly just
cheers.
Lucille and George. I think those were because
I
those are
feel
the
like
only two
George
that
said it a
knew.
lot, right?
Yeah, those are the
Yeah.
only two that knew that it was there. Was
Yeah.
George and Lucille.
Yeah.
There's
The
always money in.
patriarchs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's always money in the banana stand. Um,
Do you
I
want
feel
the,
like that's pretty iconic for that show.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
So,
so the number
Yeah,
one?
like I would have had like a that's what she said from The Office. That would have been another one.
Yeah.
yep, yeah, that's a very popular one. But yeah, like I looked at a list and they said like the number one. I don't want to steal your mojo. I
No,
was
go for it.
surprised at the number one though.
What
Is
it?
it the one that I saw? Because this was again, um, it included animation, but they said the number one was Homer Simpson Doe.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
that's number. That's the Simpsons have the number two on this one with Doe
Okay.
and Eat My Shorts. Number one, we could have kind of actually counted this is, and I can understand is it's here's Johnny
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
from Carson.
if
Yeah.
we
from the
yeah,
Tonight Show.
not from The Shining. Um,
No, 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 no. That would be under cinema.
Yeah.
but yeah, I was kind of wondering that too because we could do
Yeah, that's
like
why I didn't
talk
do any Saturday.
shows,
I didn't do any Saturday
variety
Night Live. Yeah,
shows.
There was a
Yeah,
lot of Saturday Night Live
yeah.
ones
See, there was a lot that I would have used Saturday Night Live, but I thought that's kind of
because
cheap for
well,
this.
I
it's just like a sketch show. Like I was even thinking the
Yeah,
Muppets. You could use Waka Waka.
Janie the
yeah,
Um,
Ignorant Slut.
yeah, there's a
yeah.
lot.
Van down
That.
by the river. Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah, because
is it
like
that special? Yeah,
I think I'm surprised Johnny didn't go with the good old Nip It by Barney Fife.
I I was racking my brain what Andy Griffith quote I'd want to use, and it would only be a Barney quote. But like my main thing about that was like my main thing about him was like he always just had one bullet for his gun, and he had a hard time, like way more than any of his catchphrases. So that's
Yeah.
the only reason I didn't include him.
See, this was another
But
one.
he is one of my all-time favorite TV characters.
Oh yeah, he's great.
Another one on here is from the George Burns and Gracie Allen show. And I remember my mother always doing this, like when we leave, and she would always say, we'd always do the say goodnight, Gracie, even though I didn't know what the hell it was from until later on. But like say goodnight, Gracie, and then you'd be like, good night, Gracie, and then you just leave. We used to
But
do
didn't like the
other
one of the
stuff.
Waltons like would always end every episode saying good night.
Good night,
Yeah.
John Boy, good
Yeah.
night.
Yeah, that would have been
Because
another one. Yeah.
oh, so the one that I'm surprised you didn't pick is X Files. The truth is out there.
The reason I didn't pick that is because I don't think they really ever said it. It was more like the tagline of the show
Yeah,
than
kind
it
of.
was a
That's true.
catchphrase.
They
Yeah.
have because they have the Twilight Zone on here, and the catchphrase that they have for that is "You've now entered the Twilight Zone," and I feel that's the same way as the truth is out there.
Yeah, that's why I didn't pick Truth Is Out There. Like if we were doing taglines, that would have been my number one easily.
True. Like with the Twilight Zone one too, it's like you're just stating the show.
I've get I've discovered controversy here.
Oh,
Did Joey just do a Jack Benning routine? Because he's got now cut that out.
Oh, maybe it was an homage.
Oh,
Because Joey, the character,
well,
was
yeah.
he
a big
cut it
comedy
out. He didn't
buff.
cut that out.
Yeah, he was a big comedy buff, so I could see him be like, "Oh no, it was an homage." to
Yeah.
Jack Benny. Just like saying, Uncle Jesse just did an Elvis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some good ones. Did you guys watch? Were you guys fans of Get Smart?
No, never got into it.
Really?
No.
Never felt it. Yeah.
Oh, I like that one.
I like to stay dumb.
What about
It's pretty
That
great.
Girl? Did you guys watch That Girl? Am I the only
No,
one that just
she told
didn't
me to stay away
watch
from her.
didn't watch TV from like his generation? I really feel like that. Like, did you guys watch The Courtship of Eddie's Father? Like, I got really into that at one point.
No,
That's
because Eddie's
you're
father
talking
used to
crazy
date my
talking.
mom, so I didn't want to see what he did afterwards.
So, yeah, there's The Courtship of Eddie's Father. I used to really watch Family Affair and
No, that's why my
with
mom had
Mr.
to date
French.
Eddie's father, because that's why the courtship happened, because there was a family affair. I didn't want to live. I didn't want to go down that road
A
again.
lot of Will doesn't watch a lot of shows because of the trauma that it brings up.
Oh,
Oh, we're talking shows. I thought you meant about just things that happened in my life. No, I didn't
Well, Will
want to
doesn't
watch.
know that. Will doesn't know that Andrew and I have put cameras everywhere.
No, it's like the
it's old
Truman
lady.
Show.
It's
When
old
Truman
lady's
showed
house.
you,
It's old
Is it
lady.
like Truman Show or is it like Ed TV? Ed TV
No,
doesn't get enough love.
yeah, I haven't seen that in a while. I always like it's one of my favorite episodes of Always Sunny is Old Lady's House where they put the cameras all over Charlie's mom's
Yeah.
house. And
I was
then
honestly, I was trying to think of a quote from that, but they don't really have any like reoccurring quotes.
that's the
unless
thing.
you go with
Reoccurring is the thing too.
Yeah,
unless
I
you
feel
go
like
with
it's got to
Yeah.
be shut up, bird. Shut up. Like
yeah,
shut up, you're a
that's the
bird.
yeah, shut up D, you look like a bird.
That one. Or like Dennis has got because of the implications.
Yeah.
Um, but I still say that the Nightman episode is like their crowning achievement. Like when I think of Sonny, I just think of the Nightman cometh.
Yeah, I think the other one I was going to do was like Troy and Abed in the morning because they would do that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do the other
Did
one
Night
that
Court
they
have one?
say a
I
lot
love
on
I
Always
love Night
Sunny.
Court in the morning.
On Always Sunny. This one might put an E on, definitely put an E on this one. Uh is whenever there's something with Thunder Gun, the catchphrase of hang dong is
I
is
forgot about that.
it's thrown out a lot. I remember the first time I heard that. So I do say that a lot because my oldest son is into Always Sunny. So whenever we're watching a movie, I'm like, hey, did they hang dong in this?
uh,
Oh, yeah, good old Always Sunny.
I've been liking the new season.
Oh, it's because I could have went with the league with the Forever Unclean or Collusion. But I like my picks. I like my picks.
Yeah, I'm pretty
If
happy.
somebody
The
decided,
only other ones that I had that weren't picked were Newman
yeah,
from Seinfeld.
that's not even in the Seinfeld IMDb one.
Really? Wow.
It's yada yada yada, no soup for you, and then Elaine's Get Out.
Yeah, I mean, Elaine's Get Out's the only one that's reoccurring. Everything else is just episodic. It's just the one episode.
My if I had damn it, my next one to no soup for you is Babu when
Yeah, very
he
bad man.
very
Very,
very
very
bad
bad
man,
man.
Mr. Jerry.
I mean, there's so many. I mean, maybe it's because I love Seinfeld so much, but there's so many quotes, but they're not catchphrases to me. They're just singular quotes.
Yeah,
Like Serenity Now, Insanity Later, um, uh, Festivus for the Rest of Us.
long.
Uh, I mean, there's so many.
I discovered an old NFL commercial that where Jerry Stiller plays Vince Lombardi. It's pretty great.
I'd have to check that one out. That sounds wonderful. But yeah, that was like the only other one I had was Not the Mama for Baby Sinclair, but I feel like we talked a lot about that with our TGIF lineup. But yeah, and I won't even know, is that considered live action because it's puppetry?
I would
I think
consider
so.
it live
Yeah.
action.
Yeah, I
Do
would
you
have counted it.
consider the Ninja Turtle movie live action?
Yes, I would.
Yes.
So there you
There
go.
we go. All right.
Well, there are actual people in it too.
That's true.
Yeah, but it's
we
But
knew
even
it
if
was
they
under
were,
those
if they were
suits.
not, I would still consider it live action.
you.
I think there might have been an episode with cavemen and dinosaurs.
There is a lot of the cavemen. Yeah, because they needed them to
Oh yeah.
move.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
I have a
then.
problem. I remember a lot of certain types of episodes about things.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man. All right.
So,
Well, make sure you go check out
well, I got
the social media. Oh, go ahead.
so I figured out one other thing that really hit me.
Oh, okay.
So I started rewatching Family Ties, and then I kind of like fell out after a while because I
As
discovered
you do.
Starcade. Because I
Yeah.
discovered Starcade, and so there's an episode where the father goes back and he starts remembering his like relationship with his father because he goes back to visit them. And the big thing is they gather around the TV, and this is in like 1950s because it's like 30 years back to watch who is that? Milton Berle. And all I'm thinking to myself is we just did all these like TGIF stuff, and that is the same length now from when that episode aired to what
Yeah.
we're talking about now.
I just had a buddy because the new Alien Earth show is out, and I had a buddy. We were kind of discussing if you guys are watching it, if you liked it, and he goes, "I just showed my son Alien for the first time,"
Mhm.
and he goes, and I did the math in my head. Me showing my son Alien now is the equivalent of when Alien was out, my father showing me King Kong.
Yeah,
And he's like, it just blew my mind.
Yeah.
yeah.
If you do math like that, you'll go insane.
Yeah.
Because we are the Wonder Years right now. Like if we were to go back from even the Wonder Years,
Mm-hmm.
it'd still be the 90s. If you were
Yeah.
to do that today,
Yeah. It's wild.
it's very kind of frustrating, but whatever. Ah, but all right, that
That's
is
why we
it.
do this to bring
Yeah,
the
that's why we do
nostalgia
this.
back to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Make
Toothbrushes
sure.
didn't
Make,
have batteries on them at one point, believe it or not.
What
yeah.
didn't
Just
have batteries?
toothbrushes.
Toothbrushes.
You had
Yeah,
their old manual. We had manual toothbrushes.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's crazy
Yeah.
to think about such a thing.
Like I said, a
Wow.
cordless phone.
Phones, yeah, phones
Cordless,
were corded. They were stuck to the wall.
well, this
And
phone that
cell phones were the size of your car,
oh, my aunt had a cell phone.
and only rich people
Was
had.
this was like early 90s, and she had to do something, and she dropped my mom off somewhere with us, and she was like, "Hey, just take my cell phone, but you need to take the two extra batteries with it because it will drain quick." My
Yep.
mother was so pissed that she had to lug
Yep.
around two boys that were like 10 and 7 and then lug around a giant cell phone with two extra batteries in her purse. She was
I mean, it was just announced that AOL was like finally ending their dial-up service. so,
That's wild.
so that is so wild to me.
I
But
mean,
yeah,
think about it. Like
you,
1983, Superman 3. The computer in that movie is the size of an entire floor of a skyscraper and can
yeah,
do less than what a cell phone can do now.
yeah, it's pretty wild.
one of the prizes they give out on Starcade is a personal, like portable phonograph, like record player. And my kid was like, "Where would you be able to do? What would you be able to do with it?" I was like, "You're definitely not walking with it. You better be sitting down somewhere because that thing's gonna be like every 5 seconds."
Yeah.
Uh, so good.
Can I end the show now?
Yeah,
Nope,
go ahead.
no,
All right.
no. This
Make
is
sure.
no, no.
Oh
Mm.
gosh, nano all over again.
Yeah, I
Uh,
got you. So who do you think won this draft, by the way? Were you picking
I think
winners?
you.
I think you did.
I
Yeah, I
think you
think
did
so
too.
too. Just from the amount of rage that I caused both of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you did win. You
So this
obviously
is
took two
Will's
of them
last
that me and
episode,
Andrew
everybody.
both.
Johnny and I will we'll be moving on forward without Will. He can no longer be on the show. I don't know
Oh,
why.
I think he
He said he
can,
needed to
but
step away.
I think he can, but he no longer gets first pick ever again.
Yeah, it's the randomizer, man. Luck of the draw. You each had two shots at Nanu Nanu. I don't want to hear it.
All right. Well, make sure you check out the social media. Andrew does an awesome job on the Facebook page and Instagram page. Make sure you check out the YouTube channel where you can see this, or you can see Andrew and Matt play some play some football on there or talk about some football on there. I think I don't know anything about football, but I'm assuming football's involved somehow.
Retro fantasy football.
There we go. Yeah, go check that out. And make sure you check out a little podcast called Foot Clan Follies. It's a podcast that actually has nothing. It's hosted by actual members of the Foot Clan, and they talk about the Ninja Turtle cartoon. So go check that out. The latest episode just dropped, and shout out, shout out to if you can make it through that madness. So,
Yeah.
pretty proud of it, of how great it is. So make sure you go check that out. Anything else we got? What are we doing next time on the Nostalgia
It's
Funhouse?
Will's movie pick. We're at the end of the month.
Any ideas, Will? You got any
Put
ideas?
me on the spot
Halloween
here.
3, Season of the Witch.
That is honestly one of my fears of when I was going to pick one of those movies because I
Oh.
have zero.
You know what's
zero-
you know what's great
zero
though,
wisdom
Johnny,
on them.
is you are so like Halloween would be the perfect time, and you have the
Yeah.
pick in October.
Good.
So he's
Good.
not going to.
Because I would have picked Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. I'm not even gonna lie. That is a
Good.
movie that I watch every Halloween time.
It's one of those I hated it as a kid, and now it's like you said, Andrew. It's a must-watch around the Halloween time.
Because they were like, "Hey, Halloween's gonna be an anthology now," and then all of a sudden everybody got used to it. They're like, "Hey, we like Michael Myers. Just do Michael Myers," and they were like, "Okay, we'll not do
Yeah.
what we're gonna do."
Yeah. Well, thanks for listening. We appreciate it. All y'all. We'll find out what Will has in store for us. And
You know what?
guess-
I think I got my pick. We're
Oh,
going
no.
back
The pick is in.
to the wonderful time, and I just checked. It is on Tubi.
Everything's on Tubi now, even the Looney Tunes.
About
Big news
time.
on
So,
that one.
can you guys wait for me just a couple more seconds, or is it that you can't hardly wait?
Oh, that's such a great movie.
I don't even know.
Can't
if I've
hardly
seen it.
wait.
Who's in
Is
it?
it?
I know I've heard of that.
Oh, Sarah Michelle
Jennifer,
or Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Seth Green is in it.
Yeah.
Oh, I have seen this. Yeah, but I think once in a long time ago.
Ethan Embry, Selma
Yeah.
Blair. It was 1998
yeah.
teen classic about high school grads.
You have me.
So-
You have me at Jennifer Love Hewitt. So you're good there.
Oh, she is
Smoke show.
something to look
Did
at.
you
It's
see
gonna
people
be
are
with-
like talking bad about her after having 3 kids, and she still looks pretty.
She looks great still.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what their problem, but I don't get people, so I don't understand people nowadays. That's what the
Nah,
internet
neither
is.
do I.
Just tearing people apart. They don't care about lifting anybody up.
Yeah,
Nope.
About
I think I'm going to start a couple new podcasts where I'm just going to be far left, and then the other one I'm going to be far right.
Yeah.
And
I'm
I'm
gonna do
just
one right in
going
the
to
middle.
see. Then I'm just going to get the ad revenue from all of it.
Yeah.
That's genius. Why have we not thought about that?
It's just going to be playing. I'm going to do the Mac. I'm going to play both sides of the fence.
And nobody's ever going to know what side we're really on. This is
Nope.
genius.
Nope,
Yeah,
just going to be far right, far left, and
I
then
love this.
work it out. Work it out at some
This-
other time.
This is the smartest idea I've ever heard.
That's all my shorts and reels are just people.
You know how easy it is, and you know how easy it is to play to either side. It's so easy. Yeah, there. I love
I think
this.
there's
Yeah, we're doing this.
buzzwords that you need to use, and you're good.
Yep.
Yeah,
Well, you know what's great is what may not be nostalgia for you may be nostalgia for some.
nano.
Darn right.